amazing game.
Are you ready to start?
I think we are.
It's on you. Just count it
Wait,
down.
Is that the game
How
music?
does the timer start?
He hit start when you
Okay.
when you.
My God, I'm out. Okay, better not.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Go!
Let's go over.
Alright, so this is an amazing game.
Yeah, this is the better of the 3 packs. You're gonna do the skip.
Yeah, there's a tutorial at the start, and I'm gonna skip it.
Yeah, you can wall kick, wall jump, or clip. I thought it was a wall jump.
Oh no, don't die.
Yeah, I just clipped.
Yay!
Yeah, there's like 1,000 clips in this game. There's so many, and like there's a lot of them that are really hard. So he's not gonna be doing every single one of them. But he's gonna try to do as many as he can. You'll see. Also, you can like in Sonic you can like spin jump dash. Well, in this game you can rev roll dash basically.
Yeah, except Pac-Man can also wall kick, so he's like Mario and Sonic.
Yeah, at this.
At the Olympic Stadium. Mario and
That's where
Sonic
we
at the
are.
Olympic Stadium.
Yeah. And also, this game has amazing voice acting, especially at the very end, right?
Oh yeah. We can skip most of the cutscenes, but the cutscenes that we do see are pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
They make no sense without any of the context.
Like this game like literally makes no sense. Like, why is this game like it is?
You've never played Pac-Man?
No, I played Pac-Man, but
This is really similar to the original arcade version.
The
Yeah,
ghosts,
just skip like that whole area there.
the ghosts have been replaced by elevators.
okay. You have to tell us before when you do skips, because we don't know which skipped or not. Look at this game; it doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, so there's that fight, but I'm just not gonna do it.
It's gonna void out and then respawn on the bridge.
This is a rev roll plate. You're gonna see a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's the most fun gameplay.
Gameplay element.
So that's the end of the first level.
Wow, 2 minutes and 10 seconds in.
Horse.
Nice. So how many levels?
meat.
There's 15 levels. One of
15.
them is kind of a cutscene, but we'll get to that later.
Okay. No, can't you finish it faster? Didn't
No.
that Rallis guide finish it faster?
Oh yeah, he had a tutorial where he said he got a PB in a level that is on a set timer.
Oh, another rev roll play. I
Oh,
see
I'm
that
having so much fun right now.
they're being creative.
This time it was on an
This whole
elevator.
area was created by a race known as the Ancients, Pac-Man.
Oh, here's some fancy lore. Pay
Even though
attention.
they're long
Take
dead
notes.
now, the canyon still has a life of its own.
Huh. So the canyon is alive
Ancients.
by the ancients, right? Do you know the lore of this game, Woofer?
No, I never played Academy.
Really? Wow, okay. So why do you sometimes you walk to places and other times you just rev roll to places?
Well, rev rolls, you have to jump out of them, otherwise you get a really slow skidding animation.
Okay.
Whenever you're not rev rolling, jumping's faster than walking. So I just try to combine.
Really? And is the jump like you would say that? Let's say Mario, for example. When you jump, you always jump at a set height. But in this game, do you always jump at a set height?
Well, let's think about something like basketball. If a professional basketball player were to jump 5 different times, they would not always jump the exact same height. And the developers of this game decided to take that very realistic concept and apply it to a platformer. So every jump you do is a random height. Slightly random.
Yeah, between two fixed distances. So that's a great mechanic. And is there a place in the game where you need to get a good jump height?
Oh yeah, plenty. All. Alright, so this is a glitch called a super jump. It's like basketball, but more.
Exactly like basketball.
Where am I? Oh yeah. Okay. Just kind of skip that whole puzzle there.
Just like you do in basketball.
Yeah. Okay, so basically Pac-Man's a basketball ball.
Yeah.
Basketball
Or a
ball.
basketball. Oof. Can't you skip this cutscene by jumping over there?
No, you can't jump that.
Really? Okay. Have you tried it before?
No, I'll look into that after this one. You might be onto something.
Really?
Probably not.
I would have been surprised. Oh, is this the auto scroller?
No, well, kind of. It is an auto scroller.
Do you know exactly where they're gonna spawn?
I have a pretty good idea. All that matters is the last one, though.
Really?
The other ones are just on a set cycle.
Wow, okay. Wow, wave completed. Wow. 217 will aid your PV.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was
Solid
good.
spin. I don't know who at Blitz Games decided that this was exciting gameplay, but they made
No.
Glover, so they know what they're doing.
No, this is Pac-Man gameplay.
Yeah.
Not any gameplay. This is definitely Pac-Man. Look at him.
I'm not fighting any ghosts right now.
You're practicing to fight ghosts later.
Yep.
However, I am inside Pac-man, who is the final boss of the first Pac-Man World game.
Huh.
They decided it would be fun to team up with the evil guys.
You mean Pac-Man decided that?
I don't know who decided it.
Uh-huh.
Me.
Probably the devs. Yeah. Maybe it was me.
Wolfer, did you make this game?
I did, actually. I also made Wind Waker.
Wow, there's
Tetris.
I also made Wind
And
Waker.
Live Split.
And Live Split. That's a great resume.
there's so many holes that they can spawn in now.
Yeah, it's like whack-a-mole.
This must be getting really hard with her. You're gonna miss them.
So yeah, basically this mission is basketball practice.
Yeah. Yes, this game it is basketball. Wolfer, you missed one.
It's fine. You don't need all of it. I don't actually know how it works.
What? Maybe you should look into this. Maybe there's a way to skip it. Is that the end of the second level?
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, so now we get to Purple Acid Land.
Purple Acid Land.
They were really creative. All these environments.
Where were they? How many times do they reuse this environment?
2 more times.
So 3 in total?
Yeah, you'll see the exact same models in 2 separate levels, which will actually make a skip possible to do in multiple levels, which you don't really see in many
Huh.
video games.
Pretty cool. Like that's a good jump height per thing per there?
Yeah, I got a bad jump. But you know, if it was consistent, this game would be so much less fun.
So testing this game must be like, you can change your position slightly to change the RNG so you can get a good jump.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a really cool skip, right?
Yeah, I skipped getting the time keys, whatever those are.
And you jumped on the wheel that kept turning.
Yeah, and then I needed some good jump height off of that,
Really?
and I got it.
You actually needed that good jump height?
Yeah.
What are these?
They're not ghosts, they're called spectral monsters. The
Okay.
ghosts are actually on your side in this game.
Oh, okay. They wanted to like to make a twist on Pac-Man.
Yeah, so instead, there's the good ghosts and the bad ghosts.
Okay. Are these bad ghosts?
Yeah, that's what I'm fighting.
Huh. That's cool. So what do you have to do here?
Eat them.
Yeah. I
We
know.
are having dinner.
Oh, is this like some kind of boss fight?
You would think so, but then they reuse the exact same gameplay 4 more times in this level.
4 times? What happens if you don't eat them?
Then I won't finish the run. I should probably.
Oh. Maybe do you really want to finish this run though?
I could stop right now, if that'll make everyone happy.
No, you have to play with your pack. If you
Great boss fight.
if you don't do this, no one will do this with her. You're the only one who can do this.
Yeah, my estimate for this run's actually 25 minutes faster than second place on the leaderboard. I would really like some competition.
But like, isn't there only like 3 people who run this game on the leaderboard?
No, there's like 7.
7 now. Wow.
They're not very good though.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't really take it seriously, which again, 3-pack is. Why would you take 3-pack seriously, right? Right, Wolfer, why would you spend 6
Yeah,
months?
why did I do that?
Why would you spend a year playing 3-pack? But
So
you
here's that boss fight again.
But you found all the cool tricks, right? Like
No, it wasn't just me. Did you ever find a strat?
No, I just do the strats that people find. I play games that are already solved. That's the thing.
Oh, that was a great fight.
Yeah, that was really
This
quick.
sure is a weird place.
It is sure weird.
You were brought up here, Pac-Man. Now, get after those ghosts.
I hear you, buddy. Any idea where I should be heading?
I actually don't know where I should be
Well,
heading.
my last received contact
Does
from
anyone have a
Pinky
walkthrough?
came from right at the top of this realm. So head there.
Oh wow, that was a big bounce.
Oh yeah, here's another one of those fights.
Again? Are they gonna... Like, how many of these do you need to do
3.
No, there's 5 total in this level.
in this level?
And then there's at least one in every other level.
Oh my god. This is an amazing game. Look at this.
At least there's fruit. In case the ghosts were not enough.
So what do the fruits do?
They do nothing.
They're collectibles.
They
Like-
give you points,
Oh, that's great.
so you can compare your high scores to your friends.
There
So
are many friends that play Pac-Man World 3.
so if you were to play this game casually, like, are the fruits hard to get? Or...
It really depends. Sometimes they get lazy, like in the later levels, and they put 2 fruit next to each other because they ran out of ideas.
Okay.
But early on, there's kind of side areas that are pretty cool. Well, that's the end of that fight. Cool area.
Look at how the way Pac-Man jumps is in the air.
Yeah, those jump heights are not random.
I mean, yeah, imagine if they were Sonic 06. Sonic 06 type of stuff. Is Pac-Man World 3 worse than Sonic 06?
I think in some ways, yeah.
You really think? I don't think.
Sonic 06 made such a cultural impact for being bad, and this game is just so mediocre that no one noticed it except for me.
So, oh yeah, I was gonna mention earlier. So, did you play this game casually before speedrunning it?
No.
Really? How long would a normal playthrough take?
Well, the first run of this game was a casual playthrough, and it took 6.5 hours.
So, like 7 to 8 hours, maybe. Like you would expect it.
Oh, that's a cool skip.
Oh wow,
yeah.
that's really cool.
Glad I don't have to do that fight.
Nice. You skipped the fight with that.
Yeah.
Great.
But yeah, I got into this game by actually doing a task, and then I ended up finding a bunch of stuff, and my hope with the task was that other people would play it, but then they didn't, so then I just ran the game myself. I beat the record on my first run.
And then you really...
Yeah, and then I kept playing for some reason.
The music's pretty good, right?
That's a cool.
You know, they actually have the original soundtrack on YouTube, and I've listened to some of the songs, and you don't actually hear a bunch of them. And I think the developers somehow managed to mess up the sound, so it just doesn't play in some areas of the game, and they just forgot to use certain songs.
What?
Yeah, so there was a lot of potential, and the music is actually pretty good, but it's just not used properly.
Huh.
Pretty sure when I did runs, I just listened to my own music because of that. So in this area, it's really difficult because you have no idea where the platforms are.
It looks really difficult.
Yeah, there's no indicator at all of
Great
where they
start.
could possibly be. Pay
What do-
attention to this area because it's going to show up later.
What do the dots do? Only for points?
Yep,
Do after getting 100 dots you get a 1-up?
Hey,
I wish.
Oh, okay.
And it's not even like Pac-Man World 2 where you have to collect all of them for 100%. They actually put so many dots that they couldn't count all of them.
Wow. Is this the better one of the 3?
No, this is by far the worst.
Really?
I think it's the best speed game though.
It is? You think so? It's better than Tupac?
Tupac's a great rapper. I can't say anything about him, but yeah.
Pac-Man World 2.
Yeah, I skipped using Pinky there. I'm gonna skip using Pinky most of the time.
What does
She's the good ghost and she spawns platforms.
Oh, okay.
you know what? It's not theirs.
What for? What? The lore?
Sorry.
Another boss fight.
So for some reason, this is the one spectral fight where you can actually roll into the ghosts without bouncing off of them. I don't know how they managed to make that happen in only one level.
Whoa.
Makes it the easiest fight though.
So you have to bounce on the other ones?
Usually I have to do a reveral jump onto them. If I
Uh-huh.
just roll into them, then I'll bounce off. Or I like run into them. So for those, you actually need to like time your jumps. It's kind of difficult.
Butt bounce.
Yeah, it's not a ground pound, it's a butt pound. So right here is gonna be a fight against these enemies called K-trons. However, this game has a glitch where if you set a checkpoint after a fight starts and then you reload the area, it'll actually advance one phase of the fight. So here it's 4 seconds faster to just void out at the start of the fight because the start of the fight had a checkpoint, because it just skips that part of it.
Huh.
All those enemies are just never going to spawn. The
So
ones who spawn the first time.
Pac-Man has lasers now, right?
Yeah.
He's a Sith Lord.
Yeah, they stole this from Star Wars. Yeah, more exciting gameplay to open doors.
I mean, they couldn't have put this door open,
It's
right?
a really clever puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that bounce. This platforming, oh my god.
Alright, I'm going to try to do a skip here. This is a new way of doing it. Oh, got it. First try.
What? Whoa.
I used to do a jump onto that pole, but then I like messed around. Oh, almost fell.
Did that need a specific jump height?
That one, reveral jumps are like less scary than normal jumps,
Okay.
which is why that's more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here's another one of your favorite pieces of gameplay.
The fights, oh my god.
They
There's-
never end.
There's so many fights.
And imagine if you couldn't skip so many of them. When you're playing casually.
This is all you're doing, right? Because when you're playing casually, you're not as good with rev rolls.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, you can also just spend rev roll into these.
Yeah, it's only in this level.
Oh,
So there's like 2 fights in this level that are like that. It makes no sense.
you're waiting for all 4.
Probably shouldn't, because these pellets also spawn really fast. This music, though, it's my favorite song in the game. Oh, it's over.
Oh. You'll need to hit the first one?
No, I think those are for some puzzle. I forgot how it works. Never done that section normally.
Oh wow, the green pellet gives you a big ground pound.
Yeah, I think it's called a super butt bounce.
That's such an original name. Can you only beat these enemies with super butt bounces?
No, you can kill them normally. You just have to block. These guys are really disruptive.
Irwin was never one to think small.
Who's Irwin?
He is the final boss.
Whoa, spoilers.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that so many people want to play this game casually.
First.
That doesn't look really solid.
Alright, so keep in mind that after I did that K-tron fight where I voided out, there were actually 2 doors that opened. I don't need to go into one of them because there's a skip at the end of the level. So that entire section just got skipped. And we won't see it. But you'll have to believe me. Yeah, when you go through the door the other way, you still have to reopen it.
Oh, the switches are for this, right?
The switches raise, or yeah, so they open that pipe, and then the other door would raise this platform, but I can do this wall jump here.
Huh. I feel like they added wall jumps in this game, but didn't remember they added wall jumps when they made the level design.
Yeah. All right, so
Oh my
this is a
God.
maze.
Actual Pac-Man.
These mazes are actually super cool. They're kind of like Pac-Man arrangement, which is like a better version of these mazes. But they have these like boosters.
So do you like always do the same route for this?
Yeah, I have a route planned out.
Huh.
Sometimes doesn't go according to plan. But
Yeah.
there's only 3 mazes that are required in the any % run because they end levels. Oh god. Oh,
Good
this
for
is
you,
bad.
man.
Oh, I have 2 Pac-Man. What's happening? I might lose a life. Oh god. Please.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
this is scary. This is bad. Oh no.
Oh,
I lost the maze.
Okay.
what?
That's really bad. Now I have to like do it again.
What?
Wait,
Yeah,
how many
I
lives
failed
you
at
have?
Pac-Man.
Yeah. You can go for the destination.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, fait qu'on a une donation de 24$ de Holy Smith qui dit 2$ par mort plus 20$ pour le fun.
For the one before this? Or so you use keyboard for this?
Yeah, it makes it easier.
And
Didn't
you-
help last time though.
And you use you play on PC.
Yeah.
So how many versions of this game do exist?
There's GameCube, PS2, original Xbox, and then PC. But then there's also European PC version. Yeah, I did the Pac-Man maze in Pac-Man. But on my second try, because I'm not actually good at Pac-Man, I'm just good at Pac-Man World 3.
3-pack.
Yeah, big distinction. Alright, so this is another spectral level. I guess they decided after one level that we are back to this area.
It probably makes sense lore-wise.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. Haven't seen the cutscenes though.
You should watch them, right? After like years of playing this game,
Yeah, probably. Might be exciting.
we could do that right after Ryan. Actually, just watch the cutscene.
Yeah, right now. I'm sure you don't want to sleep.
No.
What's happening?
He's rev rolling.
I
Nice
did a
backflip.
puzzle, and now I'm bouncing, and now, ooh, guess what?
Oh, my favorite.
We're
section.
back. Oh wow, that was something.
So there's multiple sections for this one.
Yeah, I think this level has fewer of them. Well, there's a lot of fights that you actually can skip.
Nice.
It's so sad to see this place falling apart. I had a fine life here as a young ghost. I learned basic
Look at all this
limitations,
story.
Scary and surprising.
So inspiring.
Spooky noises. All here.
All here.
Great times.
Alright, so these are purple platforms.
No, these are blinker platforms.
I'm sorry.
For what? What are you saying?
These are purple. I mean, it's called Butt Bounce. I wouldn't be surprised if it was purple platforms.
These are called purple platforms. Imagine in the code, their code name is actually just like purple platforms.
Probably.
They had to find a name for it like in game so it didn't look ridiculous.
Did I just hear Mario?
What?
In the background.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna skip this fight because they're just blue platforms conveniently placed here.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Do those have a different name? Did I miss out?
I wonder if they're called the same or they're the different.
They're definitely not blinker platforms.
Yeah, because they don't blink.
Yeah.
Did I? Yeah.
We should really watch these cutscenes eventually, Woofer.
Yeah. So here's the skip
Yeah.
that. This is the skip that's going to show up in later levels. So because of random jump height, you can't grab this ledge for a while. I mean, in the task you can, but it's really hard. So eventually it just works.
There you go.
Huh.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
you
Sorry,
find-
I got it confused with the other level where you do go towards the middle.
Did you find that one?
That skip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, who's this?
That is Clyde, but we don't need him. We just need to activate him to spawn these spectral portals so we can bounce on it. Also, if you don't activate him, you'll soft lock later in the run.
Alright.
I found that out when I did a moon jump run. I like jumped over this whole section, and then I got to the end of the level and it just
He
broke.
crashed. Oh.
Alright, so here's a mix of the blue platforms and the blinker platforms.
Wow.
We're gonna get to do a cool unintended route.
Oh shit, you got a fruit. That was a really good jump though. To land on that switch?
Yeah, I've practiced that.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I was there for you.
Alright, here's a watermelon.
Oh, there's 7 of those.
Yeah,
In
that's
the
kinda
entire game or
funny.
for this
Just
level?
this level.
Wow, that's a lot of water.
Alright, so coming up is the hardest skip that I'm gonna do.
You see?
So hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Were you levitating in the cutscene?
Yeah, that happened.
They didn't even. Wow. Okay.
That's like one of the less weird things in this game. So here's this ring. I'm gonna get on top of it. And then get out of bounds.
How
And then jump, and that's the skip.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so here's gonna be more spectral fights.
Oh,
However, we can skip all of them.
That's,
Oh, nice.
sounds like.
there's so
Uh-oh.
many spectral fights. How would you do this casually? Like,
You would suffer. In my first run, there were way fewer skips, so I think I actually ended up doing these.
wow.
Game was not fun back then.
Is it fun now?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Oh, okay.
As a speed game, this game's super cool.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give any credit to the company that made it for making it good. 'cause it was
If I'm
completely
coming at you
unintentional.
kind of slow, it's because I'm busy
So you're
thinking
the
of
one who
all the
made it
things I'm
good.
gonna do.
Yeah, pretty much. Me and all the people who found the skips.
Oh. Did you finish a level?
Yeah, that was the end of that.
So 4th level?
This is level number 6.
What?
Out of what?
15. Yeah, we're
These
making
levels
great
have been
progress.
flying, man. We're
That's
only
what happens when you're good.
we're only 27 minutes in.
Yeah, this might be world record pace.
Oh my
That's a
god.
joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up.
Well, I like these rings. This is pretty original.
Hey guys. It's like the rings from Sonic.
No, Sonic doesn't have his power up like this.
No, Sonic has rings though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's
So does Superman 64. So the reason I'm rev rolling these guys is because rev rolls do 6 damage, while butt bounces do 2 and then 4 for the last hit of the combo. It's just a lot faster to attack enemies like that.
How much does your punch do? Do you have a punch?
Punches do 1 and then 2.
Wow.
Like 2 for the last hit of the combo.
Mhm.
It's really weak, but it's good for stunning.
When's the next skip? Right now?
I mean, I'm kind of half skipping
Oh
stuff.
wow, Wolfer, that was amazing. Jump.
Thank you. Worked hard on perfecting that. That was kind of a skip.
Yeah.
Mini skip.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so coming up here, I can do a strat that could potentially soft lock my game, but it can save 5 seconds.
Oh, you should
Should I do it?
definitely do it.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, you just boot up a
Yeah, I have
save
plenty
file.
of practice saves.
Mhm.
I can actually boot up a save that's later than this part.
No, you need to do this part. Even if you die, you have to boot up a save that's like
Don't tell me what to do.
earlier. Wolfer, this you have to finish the run properly.
Alright. Oh, nice, we got it.
Nice.
So what that did was made this platform be later in the cycle. So 5 seconds save.
Nice. What's the percentage of soft locking?
I think it just only happens if your movement's bad.
What?
So if you like,
So, like,
go too slow.
The game is like, oh, you're bad. Let me soft lock.
Yeah, exactly. It's how we weed out all the bad players. They soft lock before they can finish a run. Ooh, I messed up.
Just like in basketball again.
Yeah.
They soft lock before they can finish a run.
We finished the season.
All right, so here I'm gonna do another strat.
Oh,
Ah.
did you?
Wait,
Oh,
it
I
worked?
messed up.
Oh.
Damn.
I thought you got it.
Thought so too. That was rough.
Yeah, really. Did that work?
Yeah, that worked.
Oh,
So there's a checkpoint trigger there, and if
Nice.
you just do a jump, you can hit
Nice.
it.
Huh.
Gonna do another skip here that's kind
Whoa.
of the same.
Oh, there's so many skips in this game. Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's another checkpoint trigger there. You can actually land up there and it's slightly faster, but I always
Huh.
miss it.
You've been dying a lot for this, right? Like killing yourself and stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually can't game over in this game. In this game.
Wow.
All right, so yeah, I skipped some stuff there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. You died with like 4 times for that. This is a really cool mechanic.
Yeah,
Bounce
so this
and
time they
jump
put 4 of those to bounce on. It made it really tricky to figure out, but I
and
managed to do it.
then the rev will play.
Yeah.
Yep.
The combo of puzzles.
But this environment actually looks pretty good.
I don't know, it's too green.
Is it? I mean, being green isn't really bad, right?
It's fine.
Yeah. It's okay to be green.
True.
Oh, wow.
Alright. Making our way over here. So here there's a maze that you're supposed to do, but I've never actually done it because I've always done the skip since I've played this game. Oh, no. Fell down. So that maze would like take you over to the grass that's on the right side. But I'm just gonna do a rev roll jump here. I don't know, they put in rev roll jumps and I guess they didn't expect you to actually use them.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool mechanic.
How cool.
Very cool. Cooler than Sonic.
Nice.
Oh.
Like, imagine if Pac-Man was in Smash, what he could do.
Right?
Imagine if Sans was in Smash.
Yeah.
What a world would we live in?
By the way, I'm wearing a Sans hoodie, in case you couldn't tell. It was like $60 on Fangamer, and I don't regret it. This is the first time I've ever worn it.
Those things are meaning.
So this is kind of like you have 1 scorpion and then you have 2 scorpions,
Yeah, and
The-
then 3.
and
I
then
think.
3, yeah, and then 4.
No, there's no 4.
Oh, there's no 4. Okay. Look, the pellet's bigger too.
Coming up is the boss, though.
I remember, I remember you being hit by these these.
Yeah, I figured out strats.
Oh really? No, it's fine.
It's not as bad.
Nice.
But I also just got lucky.
Dude, this is. I don't know why, but this is like not Pac-Man. Like, look at this. This. When you think of Pac-Man, do you actually think of this?
Well, the interesting thing about this game is that I forgot what this animator's name was, but some famous animator made a creepy pasta version of Pac-Man, and he drew a bunch of stuff. And then they were going to make a game out of that, but then they fired him and they made this. So this is like the weird remains of some weird project.
Whoa. Who's that?
That's Irwin.
The evil guy?
Yeah.
Why is he evil?
He's trying to destroy the world or something.
Oh.
I think Pac-Man's the evil one because he's like invading the spectral realm and eating ghosts for no reason.
Whoa. Pac-Man's mean.
So in this fight, you do this crystal thing a bunch of times. I'm gonna do rev rolls here because it does way more damage, way faster. The task can actually do this in 2 cycles,
You did 3?
but I'm doing it in 3. Yeah, so I guess they decided that rev roll plates were such a fun mechanic that they should make the 2 bosses in this game use them.
Or what else were they gonna do?
Put those like bouncy things, the springs.
So, can you die? Like, what does damage to you?
Everything.
Everything. 'Cause
I have... Wait, what happened? Oh, I forgot to show. Sorry, I forgot how to play this game.
happens, so don't worry.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a 4 cycle. I forgot which phase I was on.
Phase 1.
That was phase 2 there.
I know. Okay, that
I
was,
thought I was on phase 3. You see how it dodged that laser?
that was a really good jump.
Alright, take 3.
No, this is phase 2.
Yeah, but I'm doing it.
Oh.
What's happening? Do you see that?
I didn't see it.
That thing was like flashing.
Oh. Wasn't it supposed to flash?
No, but it was like moving back and forth in a weird broken 3D model way.
Great.
Oh, that crystal did actually. I might die. That's fine.
What happens if you die?
I think the crystals respawn, but then the health stays the same.
Okay. Wait, so crystals unlock?
Yeah, you like activate these crystals and then they zap him. They never really explained why that works or what the crystals are or anything.
Yeah.
Alright. So that is the end of the first boss, which was called Gigatron. There's a cool race category called Defeat Gigatron that a few people ran.
Huh.
Would recommend if you want to start out with
So it's
the
like
category for this game.
it's like a shorter any percent.
Yeah,
right?
that was the idea, but then people ended up not actually playing it, so now it's just kind of a meme.
One of you and I could.
Because who would actually want to race this game?
I mean, you and maybe someone else. I don't know who else though. Like you would have to convince people to try to play.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You want to play Pac-Man World 3 there?
I could. I think one of my friends actually bought me a copy too.
Oh! I think that was me.
Oh, was it you?
Oh wait, no it wasn't. Wasn't it J-Buzz?
No.
Who bought? Was it Loader?
I have no idea who. I thought it was you.
No.
I thought you bought me the copy.
No. I think it was J-Buzz.
I don't remember.
He got it for the Secret Santa.
Yeah. Look at that. How the laser like connects to the enemy.
It's not a laser, it's thunder.
It's thunder. Okay. Look at.
It's actually lightning, thunder's a noise. Which you don't really hear. Sorry to correct you on that.
Hey
I'm
gamers.
a big enthusiast of...
quickly using. This enemy just won't die. Can't you just bounce on him?
No, because that doesn't do anything.
Huh.
They outsmarted me.
Wow. Oh, another glitchy. Oh.
We call it super jump.
Oh, okay. A super jump. Oh, this is really.
Yeah, so they put 2 of them in this room in case you couldn't figure out the first one.
A new and worthy ally.
You're an ally to her. What does the laser do? What does the laser
The what?
The thing you just grabbed.
It was a crystal.
Yeah, for this.
Yeah, it activates this pack dot machine.
Oh, okay.
Different type of crystal than the one in the last level. Though.
Well, for you just fell down.
It's on purpose. I have the key. If
Oh.
that looks like a key.
Oh, okay. Yo, we just changed environments? Oh my god.
Yeah, now we're in the lava area. So here I'm gonna try to do some skip. Oh, I fell down. Sorry, guys. Second try?
I doubt it. Probably third try. I'm sorry, but it's true.
No.
Oh.
It's looking good.
This collision doesn't look really grabbable.
So those are actually slopes, and normally you can't jump on a slope, but if you punch and then jump, you can jump on a lot more surfaces.
What?
I feel that.
Wow, that's a really weird mechanic.
But yeah, punch jumping's like super useful for skips because of, and just like movement in general.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these scorpions just don't attack you.
They're scared.
Sometimes they do.
They're scared of Pac-Man.
I wish they were always afraid. They should be.
Yeah. I mean, look at him go.
Hello, strawberry.
Nice.
Oh, I fell down.
What?
Yeah, strat's hard.
I see that, Woofer. These jumps look pretty tight.
There's like a space that you can land on there. It's tough to get to though.
Mm.
There we go.
Huh.
So here there's another pinky. We're not even gonna activate. Oh no. Oh, okay. I set the checkpoint. I'm
Okay.
good.
Do you manually set checkpoints or?
That checkpoint sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Well, this game's like really good, cause.
Yeah. So that skips all of that.
Well, that was really cool.
You'd be surprised how much gameplay is there. I've only done it in 100% one time. I've done one run of 100%.
How long is that?
It was like 2.5 hours. I never did it again because it was really boring. It kind of took away all the good things that any percent brings to the game because you actually have to do a bunch of fights. It's kind of like a casual playthrough.
But you get everything. Casuals would not get everything in this. Cause like, why? What's the reward for doing 100%?
You get a world record. I don't know.
No, for real.
Here's another maze. There is none.
There's no change in the credits or
No,
anything.
not at all. This is the hardest maze.
It looks hard.
Sometimes you get messed up by Ghost RNG too.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good so far though.
Yeah.
There's also this thing that makes pack dots and I go out of my way to just eat it right away so it doesn't mess me up.
Mm-hmm.
It spawns after you get
Nice.
a certain percentage of them. This is the fire level.
We were in the lava level or.
Yeah, this is
This is-
Gogeka Heights.
Okay. What are the names of the levels?
First one was called Bot Boneyard.
Okay.
Then Banny Wastelands.
Okay.
The Spectral Cliffs.
Uh-huh.
Gogeka Central.
Oh.
Then Spectral Vale. Then Zephyr Heights. Then Ancient Catacombs. And now Gogeka Heights.
Wow. Those names are.
Did I get... Okay.
Those names are like really good.
Yeah. Very clever.
Nice going, boss. You should be able to get through now.
And that's how you turn off a fire.
With sprinklers. Alright, so here I'm going to skip a 20-second cutscene where it's just the camera panning.
Wow.
and
20 seconds.
Skip a really long fight there.
Great.
Another skip, right?
Never actually done that fight, but I think it's long. Yeah, this door couldn't just open by itself. We had to get that sick gameplay.
Oh, cutscene. Even the music changed. Oh my god, the door's locked.
What's happening?
What are you gonna do? I didn't even know this section exists.
Daryl, have you ever watched a run?
I have watched plenty, but I don't know. I feel like I always space out. How are you supposed to watch this for?
True.
An hour 40 minutes.
Come on.
Like, yes, it's cool, but like tomorrow Would you really remember? Oh yeah, this section in Pac-Man.
No, I kind of forget that it exists, and every time I see it, I'm surprised. So I'm actually just totally improvising.
No, for you, because like you're in the game, but like, dude, there's like so many parts. What? Super jump.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, the camera just like stays there.
Yeah, until you activate a cutscene. Got some nice pistons. No engine though. And they don't really move down, just up. If you've ever seen a car, it works kind of like this.
Is there like lava? Not lava, but things at the bottom like that kills you in a car too?
Yeah, there's acid.
Oh, acid.
It's in the car battery.
Oh, you're right. I feel like you shouldn't be here while there's fire.
That's fine.
Okay.
You're Pac-Man.
Yeah, just
Oh.
gonna do some stuff. It's
Okay.
fine.
Nice.
This is a safety save because I'm scared of dying. This thing makes me not take damage.
What? Oh, wow.
So you can just bounce infinitely. The sad thing is I can't actually do a normal jump, so I have to wait for it to run out. That's a cool safe strat.
Huh.
Alright, now we're actually going to use Clyde,
Nice.
this red boy.
What does he do?
He, spooks pillars or
Okay.
something.
Wow. Oh my god. He's actually scaring them. Can't you skip this? Have you tried?
Yeah, there's a skip here. It's too hard, though. Too hard for a marathon.
Yeah. Oh, you're skipping the last one though.
Oh.
Nice jump.
Oh, that was bad.
Really?
Yeah, I have to redo them.
You have to do it again.
That's fine.
Okay. Wow, you spawned way far
Yeah.
away.
That's where you would spawn if you failed that skip also.
Oh.
You would spawn even further back if you didn't do that safety save.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was real good.
Probably one of the worst places to die, right?
Yeah, I should be more careful.
No, it's chill. It's good. You can play as Clyde again.
Alright, so it's going to be the exact same thing again.
Nice.
Yeah, it's okay to yawn.
I'm sorry.
This
Oh,
part of the run's really boring.
I'm super tired. It's crazy.
I haven't even had any of my monsters.
Oh, Woofer, yeah, right. This
You
game
want to
is
take it right now?
this game is like way too jam-packed. Like you're constantly doing something, right?
Yeah. So we're just gonna fly.
Oh, that's sick.
Nice. Wow, nice. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Pac-Man, the ticket. You
So this is a
can't get the ticket
Paper
back.
Mario the Thousand Year Door meme about taking that they stole.
High-pitched ringing noise with muffled explosions behind it.
Right. Good. Yes. Well.
Look at all the points you're getting.
I mean, I don't
I
want
think I'm gonna get a high score.
panic you.
High score hype.
Of course, you're panicking me.
Hype.
Please stop get
Sorry.
back to being helpful.
I never wanted to do that.
This game. I feel like they created these.
Yeah, this is a fight with those things that you bounce on. Really combining the most fun gameplay elements.
I feel like they invented like 4 gameplay elements and then they're keeping reusing them all the time.
Yeah, none of them are good.
I mean, they're all decent. It's just that.
Yeah, do you really think those bouncy things are decent though?
No, like they're all okay, but like once it's like the 15th time you just bounce on a thing.
Butt bounce. Come on, man.
I know, but waiting for a pellet here.
Yeah. They kind of messed up the timing, so it takes forever.
Okay.
Where'd the ghost go? Come back.
Nice.
I wish you could skip this fight. You can actually get over that portal, but the door won't open.
Oh well.
They thought of everything.
There's 2 doors.
Here, I'm gonna skip a fight.
Nice.
So this is like a weird kind of boss section. At least someone on YouTube called it a boss when they did a speedrun of it. It was a really bad speedrun, and yeah, but they called this a boss.
This is a boss?
Yep.
Isn't it just like a level?
There's a timer,
Oh.
kind of like a speedrun, except it counts down.
Okay.
But
It's
we
like-
have another climbable surface.
It's like
so
the escape for Super Metroid, right?
yeah,
Similar.
but
Kinda
it's
similar.
over now.
Oh. Oh, you landed on
So what
the
you're
very
doing is
top.
defusing a bomb with none other than Reveral plates, 3 of them, which is what makes it hard.
What happens when you do a front flip like that, backflip like that?
I think that it's just how you cancel a Reveral.
Oh, okay.
So that's the level. Oh, I did get a high score. First place. Woo! Awesome.
Oh, they're reusing this area now.
Yeah, so before we had Benny Wastelands, now this is Benny Canyon.
Is this the only canyon in the game?
Yeah, sadly. There are 2 heights levels.
So, are we halfway through?
We are more than halfway.
Nice. Level 9.
This is
8?
9.
8,
Yeah.
9. Wow.
Level 10's the one that's not a level. Oh
Oh.
no.
Level 10's not a level.
Yeah. I'll explain that when we get there. It's
Okay.
the
Okay, right
Top.
now, are we explaining something? Like, you could explain that.
Yeah, I
now.
mean, there's a skip there for a spectral fight that
Oh,
I've never done. Now you can jump over boxes. Look, stuff's happening and it's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's,
kind of need like the casual gameplay context to understand how much I'm actually skipping.
yeah, because, like,
But
I
I've
feel like,
never actually done that myself either, so.
but I feel like you're skipping a lot of stuff. Like, you're skipping, like, 60% of the game.
This next thing is something I found. It's called the cactus jump.
Dude,
Oh,
great.
look at that. It's actually really hard.
Good job.
The jump physics in this game are just completely messed up. So
No, you said earlier that it was, like, super realistic and stuff.
yeah, well, LeBron James doesn't jump off a cactus.
Or does he?
Maybe in Space Jam 2.
in his spare time.
All right, gonna do another safety save here. Otherwise, that pillar that I knocked down is just gonna respawn if I void out. I don't want that.
Mm-hmm. Will you have to do the cactus jump again?
Well, now I won't have to
Okay.
because of that. save.
Yo, this is cool.
Here I'm going over the top because it causes a fight not to spawn because there was a trigger right there and I didn't hit it. It also makes these flames here not appear.
Wow. So you're really skipping a lot of content.
Yeah, sorry, you won't get this.
So what is this?
This is a mine. I don't know why we're here, but we need to get a key. That key leads to the next area, and if we could somehow like jump over where it leads to, it would skip this entire section, but we haven't found a way to do that yet. You can actually get to like the very end of the level from the beginning, but it's not loaded in properly, so it doesn't let you skip it.
It's unfortunate.
I put that minecart in a very specific place because I'm going to get over the lasers with a damage boost and then use that minecart that it moved to get back over.
What?
So I got the key. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Whoops. I'm just gonna die here because I need extra damage. It's hard.
We, yeah.
Too hard. Oh, nice.
Nice, nice. Getting here.
So yeah, this was that pillar we knocked down. You can actually get into the mine early the same way that I did without knocking that pillar down.
There's a mine ahead
However,
back
then
there.
you can't
There's a
escape
key
the
hidden
mine,
in there, but
which is
Irwin
a
knows
problem.
that before I do.
His trap is
Here
like
I'm
that.
going to void out right here.
No problem.
And for some reason, later in the level, there's an enemy in a fight that only spawns if you void out at least once in the level.
What?
I actually figured that out while making the most recent task. So it actually saves time to just void out there.
Huh.
This game just really weird.
Mm. Oh, another spectral fight.
This one only has 3 monsters though.
Oh, that's not enough.
Yeah, I wish they had 12 each.
Sure.
It's been a while, Orson. I've been looking forward to seeing you again.
And
Though
right
I
into the
suspect I
Rev
won't
roleplay
be able to
combo.
stay for long.
Oof.
You notice Slime Ball Brains? We worked together once, a long time ago. I was studying the spectral realm, and he wanted to create a perfect energy source. We shared some
Sick
information.
animation.
It's ironic, isn't it, how our two dreams became one. I have my energy source, and you're losing your precious spectral realm. Now that's what I...
Wow, Erwin is like really mean. He's destroying the spectral realm, so it's like an infinite energy source.
Yeah, it's a world conqueror.
Wow.
So yeah, that enemy right there, the one in like
Got a bad feeling
left
about
closest to
this.
me
Mhm.
is the one that wouldn't spawn unless I voided out. So that made that fight way faster. And now I can reuse this green thing for this big green monster.
Do the enemies in this game have a name, you think?
Yeah, they do. They're actually in the instruction manual, and I bought the Pac-Man World 3 guide, which also has their names. But I don't use their actual names besides the K-Trons because they're not mentioned anywhere besides like extra collector's cards.
Huh. What are the Scorpion names?
I don't know. I don't know what the actual names are. I'm not a real fan.
Yeah.
See how fancy these bouncy things are?
Oh,
You
wow.
almost think that it's a different feature. Oh, yeah. we can just go right over.
Nice. I really didn't feel like watching another spectral fight.
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing it. So here's another platform, just like Banny Wastelands. We're going to ride it down. And then we're going to do another Pac-Man fight. And that's going to be the 10th level. However, the level is on a timer. It always takes 2.5 minutes.
What if it takes 2 3/4?
It's not possible. It always takes the same amount of time. The only way to lose time on the level is if you die, in which case you game over.
Yeah.
That's the only death in the game that gives you a game over. It's kind of ridiculous.
What?
And then, if you get a high score on Pac-Man battle, then the high score screen will appear, and you will lose 0.2 seconds to that extra mash.
Wow.
Also, there is a floating pole right here.
Okay.
I don't know if you, it's like the top of the screen. I'm like walking around it right now.
Yeah.
They just kind of left a floating wooden pole.
Great.
So, yeah.
Don't you need to defeat these enemies?
No. So there was a tutorial for this level before the first task was made. And in that tutorial, it was mentioned that the person who was doing it got a PB on this level. And there was some advice about like killing the little K-Trons because it might save time. So then I tried tasking the level and doing all that advice. And it ended up always taking the same amount of time. And then I tried not killing a single enemy, and it still took the same amount of time. So I was like, huh, maybe everything in that tutorial was wrong.
So this
Maybe.
Is like an auto-scroller.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bathroom break, except I did try during one of my practice runs for this marathon to go to the bathroom at the start of this level, and then I ended up getting a game over. So
Oh wow.
it's
No.
kind of rough unless you're holding the controller. Oh, back to the pole. You also still have your like spinning attack.
Oh,
I
that's
guess
cool.
that's kind of okay.
So what attacks does this thing have?
Can zap,
Okay.
spin, and use its arms.
That's all? Does it jump?
Yeah. No, it doesn't jump.
Oh. Well, there's an invisible wall there.
Yeah, I can't leave. Sometimes Pac-Man just is still running over there, but it's not happening right now.
What?
I don't know how they managed to even do that. They put Pac-Man in a different level. Guess they forgot to unload him. Also, what are these health canisters? Like they have rings spinning around them?
That's great.
It looks amazing.
Yeah. This pole also looks amazing.
For
The whole
sure.
game looks amazing. Normally I'd have like a segment timer running in the background so I'd know when it's about to end, but right now I think we're kind of close.
But you
Oh, it's over.
You think you're gonna?
We did it, guys.
Nice.
PB on that level, unless I got a high score, but I tried not to destroy. Yeah, shout out to the outpost.
Nice.
Oh yeah, some other lore about this speed run.
Yeah.
That super jump glitch was actually found in 2009 and posted on GameFAQs under glitches,
Oh,
and
cool.
speedrunners didn't bother to look on there, so they rediscovered it like 6 years later.
God damn.
But yeah, someone named Noob World described exactly how to do the glitch.
Wow.
Why are you holding a spoon? This level is called Crackstone Bridge, by the way.
Great name.
Soon we'll see a bridge.
Oh, okay.
Try to get it.
Oh, that's the bridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that bridge early.
I remember this bridge. This is an iconic bridge, right?
Yeah, so there's the skip that I used to do from the left side, and then I was in a VC with none other than... Who was it? Was it Trey or Loader?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna give this credit to both of them. So, one of them said, yeah, you should do it from the right side. So then I did, and it's easier. And I just got it first try because of jump RNG. So,
Nice.
good job, Pac-Man.
Yeah, definitely. Pac-Man is.
Here's a really long fight, but in the PC version, you can just jump onto boxes. So.
Great game.
That doesn't work on
And
the
here's
other
a
version?
maze. We're just gonna skip that.
They like put collision on everything
Yeah,
and then forgot that it kind of broke their game.
it's so much more fun this way, though.
Yeah. It's like an open world.
Oh, watch out. Big scary guy.
Dude, you're blazing through this level.
Yeah, this is one of the shorter levels. And in a like casual playthrough, I think it's the longest. Skips just completely change everything. This would normally be a puzzle room, but these climbable surfaces are gonna let us super jump. So we'll be able to skip pretty much all of it. Whee. Let's go.
Yay.
I can't believe in development they didn't even like. They didn't try that to see if it really.
I
Like-
mean, speedrunners didn't try it for a while.
Super jumps?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, speedrunners didn't really play this.
I played it, and I didn't find it at first.
Oh, really? Is there a super jump? Can you super jump on every single?
You can do it on any climbable surface that has floor below it.
Okay.
If there's no floor, then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
See, this rev roll plate's a lot harder because it takes a lot longer. So you have to put in more mental energy. They really thought of everything. And you know, there's so much enemy variety too.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen these enemies so far.
There's just an orange.
Nice. That's a.
Oh, I might die.
Don't die,
I'll try not to.
please. Grab that.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna risk it all.
Okay.
Good idea.
Oh, super jump. Let's go.
Nice.
See, that's why I risk it.
All right.
Oh, nice jump.
This area is pretty cool. And now we have this thing. So, oh god, I messed up.
Keep on upwards, Pac-Man.
So there's a second one that's a bit higher up, and I actually like going up to this one. And then that lets you get to the very end of the level with another super jump.
Huh.
It's kind of like Breath of the Wild with stasis launches. Yeah, that's a much better game.
Well, casual way better, but speedrun?
Yeah, probably.
This is Irwin's Fortress.
Huh.
It's like the exact same enemies,
Yeah.
but I guess we're indoors now. That green thing just works really well.
See that?
Here, I'm gonna try to stick to this far wall, and if I do that, some enemies won't spawn. I think it just avoids a trigger, so that makes this room a lot easier. Imagine hitting that rev roll play with enemies around you.
Wow. There is an enemy though.
Yeah, but those bombs don't do as much as the razor blade enemies.
Uh-huh.
Here, I'm gonna dodge a cutscene trigger. And that's the end of that room. This next room has another 20-second long cutscene. The skip was found by Venick. You just jump around it.
Wow. But I don't actually believe you that there's a cutscene there with her.
All right, yeah,
I
I'll
think
show you guys.
I think you're just making this shit up. Oh no, you didn't need to do that.
Oh wow.
This is what we missed out on.
Great.
Oh, more panning. The doors. Thank you. Oh, another pan to the other side.
Absolutely worth his weight.
There we go.
And we're back. Okay, cool.
That jump was harder than it should have been. Here I'm only going to lower one of the doors. If you even want to call them that, I don't think those are doors, but that's the official name. Because I can just get around by doing some bounces.
Huh.
Good work, Pac-Man. Now onward to the segment.
Patience, horse. First with the fighting, then with the world saving.
I think the world won. No, you didn't.
Look at that line. That is
Wow.
beautiful. Orson said shut up. Is that allowed on Twitch?
At 3 a.m. probably is. Look at these. Hear these beep sounds.
It's a combo.
Look at your high score, like 123,000. Oh my god, that's great. Such a good score. So is this level like a maze, or is it just?
I
like-
mean, kind of, but I'm not getting lost.
Yeah.
Amazing.
hazy maze cave. Yeah, Mario.
Yeah, Mario 64.
You ever played that game?
A couple times.
And did it work?
All right, now it's time for the one and only spectral fight.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
We don't have to fight the ghosts though because of some skips, but we are gonna use our friendly ghosts.
why don't you use the other one?
We need both.
Oh, nice. Is this the only time in the run where you actually use Pinky? What's her name again?
Normally, yes, if you do all the skips, but I'm not doing one of the skips
Okay.
in the next level.
So she makes platforms, right?
Yep. However, she is going to make some platforms under the floor because I guess they forgot to check that this thing's actually open. There's some gears under there.
Okay.
So now that door opens, but we don't actually need to do this fight because of this hole here.
Hmm.
That jump was the first thing found since the first task that I finished. So I finished one task in 2016. It was a 1:30:25. And then immediately after I finished it, someone told me about that skip. They said like, oh yeah, you can do this. And I was really upset because they didn't tell me. And I'm like, oh no, my task is ruined. But then like, we found over 30 minutes of time saves. And a year later, I made another task that was 57:59. And I actually beat the first task in real time because of all those skips that were found. Shit, this game's really broken.
Yeah.
Here's
boss
a
fight.
really long fight that we're going to just skip.
Nice.
Oh, I messed up.
Oh, what?
Not nice.
That skip's hard. It's also like jump RNG and collision's weird, so
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes.
collision is just weird in general in this game.
alright, there we go.
How do you even know what you're doing?
I let go of the stick and then I hold upright and I jump. And then once he grabs the ledge, I do a neutral jump and it just clips you through.
Huh.
I have like sort of a setup, but then sometimes it just doesn't work.
This is really good gameplay.
Yeah, the cool thing is, and the cool thing about this level in general is that they put 2 copies of everything. So there's a top floor where you do the exact same thing.
There you are.
Oh, you. Oof.
But this time, we can actually skip it.
Nice. Whenever you say you can skip something in this game, it's always a great thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you don't have to play it.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up.
What?
And I like clipped through some stuff. That's fine.
So which level is this? 12?
This is 12.
Nice. Where are you?
I'm going out of bounds and stuff. Now I just need this area to load in. Cool.
There you go.
So how is...
Something's wrong.
So this is a PC game, and how is
It may be
loads
trapped.
and...
No.
So the PC version loads by far faster, but we actually remove loads on the leaderboards.
Okay.
There's like 90 seconds of loads on the PC version, and then the GameCube version has 2 to 3 minutes, I think.
Wow.
That task that's 57:59, that includes loads. So the
Oh.
task is really fast. Then the PC version also lets you bounce on the spectral portals. On the GameCube version, you can't do that.
So you had to find new tricks for the GameCube version.
Yeah, you can still do every single skip, pretty much, I think, on the GameCube version.
And what?
Very
So the task still does
Mhm.
everything, but in cooler ways. I would really recommend watching the 5759 TAS. If you go on YouTube right now and search Pac-Man World 3 TAS, it'll show up near the top.
You mean at the top?
Yeah, at the top.
The very first.
I hope it's the first result.
Yeah. I wonder how many people have seen it.
6,200.
Really?
Then the first TAS has more viewers, even though it's worse.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I skipped that whole section there.
Oh, nice.
Try it, Matt. That's just phase 1. I've more stuff just waiting in the wings.
There's a big skip you can do for this fight as well, but it's too hard. I have gotten it RTA, but I'm like really inconsistent at it. So instead, we're gonna do this really fun gameplay.
Yes. Grab the.
The cherry.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is like. I feel like you've never had to beat up this many enemies in this game. Like in one single fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Other than the spectral fights, because those are specific enemies.
Just keeps going.
Have you ever tried getting every single pack dot?
No,
Maybe
because
there.
the enemies spawn them.
Yeah, but maybe there is a secret for getting every single one, and we just haven't.
If
figured
there is, I don't want to know.
Don't you want to know though?
Yeah.
I mean, who would not want?
There
to know?
probably isn't.
But what if there is? The 5%. You should ask the developers.
Guess what's gonna spawn right here?
Oh, another portal, right?
No.
Oh,
Just kidding.
oh my god. And then there's 2. Oh, but you can skip it. Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's amazing. Nice little rev roll play here.
Like you're gonna get anywhere.
Here there's a skip that I would do in PB attempts, but not in this run. For some reason, there's like this different type of super jump that doesn't work as well on my laptop as it does on my desktop computer. So, yeah.
Is that the only trick like that's like that?
Yeah.
What if there's other tricks and you can't figure it out because both your versions are bad at it?
Well, my like new desktop computer, which is a lot better, can do that glitch better.
Huh.
And I don't know why.
Odd.
Many things are odd here.
Such as.
The jump heights, the
Sure.
switches, all the physics,
You win.
Pinky.
Is that the last time we're gonna use Pink?
No, we're gonna use her in a little bit, but you can skip both of these uses.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Pinky.
Again?
Welcome back.
So is she making these platforms?
Yep. Thrilling gameplay. You only need to make one of them though. Big time save.
Nice.
You just go over this. Wow.
Yeah, I guess there was a puzzle there with.
Wow, you can just go over the block.
Crazy.
Yep.
They made a block and you can
It
just
doesn't
go
fill the whole space.
over.
It's crazy.
This is the hardest rev roll play in the game. Oh, we got it.
Nice.
There's lots of things coming at you.
Yeah. Both lasers and the enemies.
One time I messed up that rev roll play, and then those enemies kept spawning, and I had to destroy every single one in the last 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Careful there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that was pretty good. Hello.
Look at Pac-Man.
Oh, look at this camera work.
Incredible.
They spent many hours in this cutscene.
Definitely. And then the guy that works like, look at what I just did. Look at the camera move.
The whole theme's like, wow.
Yeah, very impressive, John.
You helped me get this far. Hear that, Erwin? Maybe
The company that made this is out of business, by the way, and for a very good reason.
Wow, you managed to make that camera do that. I could only place a block in the...
Yeah. I try to make it bigger, but it just won't work.
And the game design guys. Guys, I recycled the same portal boss fight over and over again on the whole game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, maze time.
Oh, yeah. Is this the final maze?
Yep.
In the run.
Yeah.
There's like way more normally.
There's like 17 mazes.
17?
In 100%, you have to do all of them, but you can just die.
Huh. Have you ever done all mazes task?
Oh, actually, yes. I've done exactly that.
Oh, wow.
So the story behind that is there was a Pac-a-thon marathon, and I said, you know, it would be cool to do an all mazes test because the mazes are kind of cool when you're going fast at them.
Uh-huh.
And then I got like 3 mazes in, and I was really bored, but I already signed up for this marathon, so I had to finish it.
Uh-huh.
That was worst month of my life.
Really?
I ended up editing together the video, cutting out all the breaks, and putting in Through the Fire and Flames in the background. And I listened to Dragon Force music for a week while making that task.
To get you the mood of...
Yeah, the mood of going fast.
Hey, there's some crazy Dragon Force news recently. Did you guys know?
What?
Some YouTuber is now their bassist.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
This guy named TVT is now playing bass for them.
That's crazy.
I didn't know they were still a band.
Of course there's.
Their lead guitarist streams on Twitch.
Really? Huh.
He's really good.
Probably is, right?
Herman Lee.
Yep.
Oh.
It's funny.
Yeah, I skipped this.
He hosts Wizrobe sometimes.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wizrobe?
Yeah, Wizrobe. Wizrobe got...
So,
when he got sponsored... This is completely out of context, but when Wizrobe got sponsored, some guy from True to Fire and Flames retweeted it.
Yeah. They know each other.
Yeah.
so Wizrobe is actually a speedrunner.
Yeah.
And that's why he's one of my favorite smashers.
Same.
He plays Wind Waker, which is another game that I speedrun. He's better than me, despite also playing every single Smash game.
And being a god at all of them.
Yeah, he like asked me for Wind Waker tips and then just destroyed my PB.
Same.
Can you get all of them in one round for this?
No, because there's 6,
Oh.
and you can only 4 spawn at a time, because otherwise the game probably runs out of memory or something.
Probably right.
This
I mean, sometimes like if you skip too many things, ghosts just won't spawn. So I'm really guessing.
What happens if they don't spawn? You just soft lock, or
You can usually like void out, but sometimes it is a soft lock.
oh wow.
Here there's gonna be a 3rd fight on top, but if you notice, there's like the inner platform and the outer platform, and they're desynced.
Mhm.
So if the inner one touches the top, you can go up, but then the fight just doesn't spawn.
Huh.
Oh my god.
All right, it is time for blinker platforms.
Again?
However,
You mean purple platforms?
no, they're officially blinker platforms.
My bad.
Darrow did correct me.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also the blue platforms.
Oh wow.
They kind of forgot that you can do rev roll jumps though, so you skip almost all the buttons,
Mhm.
except for this one.
Yeah, this one's really important.
Of course.
What does this one do?
It leads you to the end.
Okay.
Oh no!
What for you fell
Blinker platform broke.
Yeah.
It ate my
platform
jump. I promise I pressed the jump button, but sometimes it doesn't work. All right, so this area should seem really familiar because I have done this before
What?
because they reused the model from the 3rd level and also the 5th level. This whole area is just repeated 3 times.
Great.
So this skip that I was doing before where I had to do that like random jump and it was frustrating, I'm going to do it again, and this time it'll save even more time.
Nice.
How often do you get a 2-for-1 skip?
that.
Only backward 3.
Oh, first try. Oh,
That would have been.
I still got the
amazing.
grab first try though.
Yeah. I feel like it's easier, right?
Yeah, they made it easier.
They copy pasted this area, but it's easier now.
Well, it's kind of random because of like jump RNG or
Yeah.
something. Also, sometimes like the stage moves up and down.
Oh yeah.
There's this strawberry that you have to get with a precise jump in 100%, and it actually spawns in a different place randomly.
Okay.
So it's sometimes harder and sometimes easier.
Wow.
I don't know how they managed to do that or anything. Oh, bumped into invisible wall.
Wow.
Skipping some blinker platforms.
Oh, they put collision on that. Wow.
Now this is going to be the first actual Clyde Spectral fight. I think this gameplay is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be the first special fight of the game.
Yeah.
This is actually like way more fast-paced than when you play as Pac-Man because they, for some reason, are now able to spawn like 50 of them at the same time.
Maybe it's because Pac-Man's model. Is
Yeah,
like,
it probably takes up like the entire RAM of the GameCube slash PC slash whatever. I bet my computer's just about to crash right now because of all these ghosts.
Okay, so the color of the ghost doesn't matter.
Well, they do different things. The red ones that appear earlier in the game are actually the hardest, and then the purple ones that appear later in the game are the easiest to defeat.
Makes sense.
Makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
It's the old 1-2. One,
Oh, look at all this
you fall down.
trash talk. I love his accent too. Oh, another fun fact. The voice of Pac-Man in this game is also the voice of Thomas the Tank Engine in the video game.
Great.
Pac-Man never talks in other games.
Wait, you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe there's a reason why this game is the only one Pac-Man talks in.
It's the best.
Right?
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, we need to watch these cutscenes.
They're on YouTube.
I mean, we can watch them anywhere.
You spectral scroungers.
I'm not playing through the game.
Again?
This is enough for a year.
Fair.
Is that all of them?
Oh, already?
Oh, it's over.
Oh, I'm
That was the last Spectral fight in the game.
No, that's sad. I want more.
Yeah.
It's okay. This next room has lots of Revroll plates.
Okay.
Great.
How about bouncy
I've been
plates?
missing.
No, there's no bouncy pads, but there are 5 Revroll plates. All right, this is 1,
Uh-huh. Nice, nice.
2.
Oatmeal.
What?
Oh, that's the 3rd one. But where could the other 2 be?
Huh.
Invisible.
It's going to be a tricky puzzle, guys.
Oh,
Let's see if we
no.
can figure it out.
Let's see.
What is that thing?
Oh, that's a Revroll plate.
That's not a Revroll plate.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe.
So I think this is a lens, like the lens of truth.
Okay.
Oh no.
You put it into the telescope.
And suddenly.
Revroll plates.
Oh god.
What?
Whoa.
I was not expecting the Revroll plates to come from there.
All right, so now you raise this thing into the lights, and now we have to turn the lens. Almost died there.
Wow. Nice damage boost. Alright.
So that's the end of the level.
Wow.
We opened up a big hole.
For what?
I got a high score.
Nice.
Time's up, Erwin.
This is the last level.
Oh.
This is the big skip.
It's about time I
Uh-huh.
shut that big mouth
Well, before when you ran this, you were saying that the skip here at the end is like basically Shadow Temple.
Yeah, well, this level is called Shadow Temple.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I messed up. Did I mess up? Oh my god.
Did I mess up?
I think your game crashed. Never mind.
Where am I? I think I'm lost.
Do you soft lock if you?
No, I won't soft lock. I'm just invisible.
Oh, great.
I got this.
You got this.
I'll just restart the level. I got lost. That skip's kind of hard because you need to like bounce from a specific place.
This is Shadow Temple for you, right? Shadow Temple is
Yep.
so hard.
There would normally be 3 different fights on like this moving platform, and it took forever. But we can drop all the way down. The reason that this is hard is because there's a bunch of like void triggers, and you need to avoid them from loading. But yeah, you can set that checkpoint, and now I skipped all that.
Great.
Now another thing. Oh no.
What happens if you break that box?
I'll lose time.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I think I need more health.
Berries don't even heal you. Apples don't heal you.
I wish they did. I really wish they did.
Only pieces of yourself heal you.
Pac-Man's soul is not complete.
Nice.
Oh.
This is like really hard, isn't it?
Yeah, those lasers are really finicky, and
All right.
you need to like bounce off a specific place.
I feel like I've seen you mess that up a lot of times.
Yeah, gotten better at it though.
Oh, is this the...
Final boss?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
what?
it's also like the exact same boss as before, except now there are 4 crystals,
Instead of 3?
and now you have to free the 2 ghosts.
Huh.
Is that the dude from Destroy All Humans?
Maybe. Alright.
Another river plate. And then this river plate is like, it puts up the...
Also, railroad plates just sometimes don't work. Considering how many times they put them in the game, I don't know how they managed to mess up that.
True.
But yeah, sometimes you just rev rolled on them and then it doesn't work. It just doesn't rev roll. I'm killing these in a specific order because it like resets the timer in specific ways.
So, isn't there normally 4 ghosts?
Yeah, but the other 2 were on our side. And we're freeing these.
Yeah, I know, but like, why don't you use the other 2?
They didn't put in that much effort into this game.
Is time coming up soon?
Yeah. I will let you know. This boss you can actually do in 2 cycles. Just because of that timer manipulation.
So wait, how long was your first test of this game again?
1 hour, 30 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Oops.
So...
Oh no, I'm over the estimate. The test.
Yeah, yeah, but like 3 minutes? Like being 3 minutes slower than your first test is like still pretty good.
Yeah.
Mash that button.
I can barely mash! Alright, that's time. Sorry.
Time.
I
Oh,
forgot to
time.
say.
Hey. 133.53.
That's pretty good. Better than I thought I would do. Alright, we have to watch this cutscene because it's really good.
Yeah, we have
But,
to.
Oh my god, that jump.
who's gonna win? Wow, that was a crazy jump. Look at Pac-Man run.
Also, a thing that I like about this game is Pac-Man's expression is always the same. He has no fear.
That's my favorite part.
Woofer, I just want to point out that there's 3.3 thousand people who just watch you do this run.
Let's go.
Really?
We got Twitch front page, so
Nice.
Hello, everybody.
Enjoyed
Oh my god.
whatever that was.
Yeah.
You're finished, Erwin. You should have used your death machine's
That's
growth
actually a
power
solid
plans
line
and
of
rampaging
good
insanity
comedy.
for good instead of evil.
It's finished, all right, Pac-Man. But only for one of us.
For you.
Well, yes, it's entirely
I think that was like a
possible when one considers
Bane
things
posting
that go
reference
well.
there
What am I
before it
saying?
happened.
Even now, my magnificent machine is poised to bring about the collapse of the spectral realm and give my legions all the energy we need to. Why are you looking at me like that?
Always keep your feet on the
What does that
ground,
even mean?
Erwin.
Oh no.
Always hated yellow.
So yeah, Mother 3 is confirmed.
Oh my god.
And that's Pac-Man World 3.
Woo!
All right, thank you very much. We will be transitioning in, coming back after a quick setup.